My crowns and tiaras, welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. I don't care how I look. Y'all already know this by now, right? I am just here to spill the tea, give y'all my opinions, and we gonna talk about it, okay? So today we are only gonna be giving an update on Chrisean. It seems like Karlissa did the Jason Lee interview. I just watched it, so we are gonna be going to some notes that I just took down, some key points that I want to talk about the interview. You know, we're gonna be talking about the update with Tamar, Lee Troy, and Chrisean and stuff like that. All right, so as y'all know already, Chrisean is out of her hiding. Her 5 seconds of deactivation from online social medias, it only took 5 seconds, and I already told you that. I said she gonna just have her little temper tantrum. She gonna come back in 5 seconds, and she's gonna address the Tamar situation. Okay, but let's get straight into the mess. So let me just start off by saying I want to start off with Karlissa. Okay, because Karlissa did the interview with Jason Lee, and we are going to be talking about some key points. All right, now, let me know down in the comments below, how do y'all feel about Karlissa's interview? I'm going to just start off by saying this. Watching people interviews and really seeing and hearing from their side, their truth, stuff that they went through, you have a little bit of different perspective. You know what I'm saying? I can look at Karlissa and say that she was very young. She was trying to find a way. She went through a lot of what a single woman, single mothers, you know, was going through. You know, thinking that you're going to be with this person, ended up not being with them. You have a kid, then you got to move on. And then the baby daddies just escalate. They just start piling up. Okay, sometimes it just happens. You're not always going to be with that person that you think you're going to be with for the rest of your life. All right. So we are going to get straight into the stuff. So right now I could just say that I applaud Karlissa for being vulnerable on the show and, you know, telling a little bit of her backstory and, you know, her baby daddies, the situation with her kids, the relationship, and, you know, the struggles that she has to go through, because life, y'all know, is not easy, okay, especially being a single parent. So I applaud her for that, you know what I'm saying? But I guess after a while, when Blueface, I think it all turned when Blueface got the fame and the clout, and everybody just started switching up, and it just wasn't what it was. So now we're here to this present day. Karlissa's a clout chaser, and she is, you know, wearing it with pride, because she would tell y'all she's a clout chaser. She says she does things on purpose to get the clout. Okay, and 9 times out of 10 at her big age, and she did say in the interview that she was trying to, you know, have somebody to talk to, as in seeking a therapist or something of that nature. And she's saying that she wants to, you know, focus on herself and stuff like that and let her kids live. And I think that is right, because she has grown kids. They're all living their own path that they're going to live in. You're the mom. You're older. Now it's time for you to just lay off of them. Let them do whatever they want to do. If they want to do clout chasing and make themselves look crazy just for clout, let that be them. But don't be the mom knowing you went through what you went through to try to give your kids the best that you could. You did exactly what you're supposed to do at the time. They are grown now. And that does not make you like any less of a mom. That doesn't mean stop being a mom, but just give it a little bit of a boundary. Focus on yourself, because right now the clout stuff, by all means, probably getting you a little coin, but then it's also messing up your image and the way you, I'm pretty sure, don't want people to look at you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure you don't care. So let's just get into some notes. So she went through a lot young. She got 3 baby daddies. No real relationship, didn't last long, or she had to do something she didn't want to, okay, or just to get things done. So she did what she had to do as a single parent. You know, she wanted the family structure, and she just didn't get it at the time. You know, like I said, I applaud her for doing what she needed to do. Life is not easy. Now, Callie's dad took her, right, without Karlissa even knowing, basically like a kidnap situation, because Callie was supposed to be over there for the summer, and I guess the dad was doing a slick thing and ended up taking the daughter, right? They moved and didn't even tell Karlissa. They was just being sneaky. They went to court, tried to make it seem like she, you know, missed court appointments and all that stuff, and she said she didn't even know all of this stuff was going on, because they was trying to be, you know, they were trying to take her daughter. And Callie was basically with her dad for 8 years. Okay, Karlissa said that she was having weekend visitations. She said that she felt that she had to, you know, deal with him, mess with him, whatever she had to do in order to see her daughter. So that's what she did. okay, until she started getting the weekend visits. And then eventually, she got her. Now, Dre went to jail, and plus he left the house, and Karlissa, Callie, and Blue wasn't taking it well. So a lot of things when Dre went to jail, a lot of things that the dynamic between everybody was basically deteriorating. If I'm saying the word deteriorating. Yeah, I think I'm saying the word right. Anyways, so Blue was doing good. He was in college. He was in football. He was he was the shyest out of his siblings. He was actually doing good. He didn't have, Callie and Dre was the ones that had, school calls from her, behavior and all this other stuff, but Blueface was not that. Okay, and I guess when he became famous, the money came and the clout, and then, I guess everybody felt like they was obligated to get this and he needs to do that. Maybe it was a little pressure on him. It started changing him. I don't know. But clearly, it's not the Blueface that we see today. And I always tell this. Blueface, you could tell that Blueface has a soft spot. You know what I'm saying? Blueface has a soft spot, but he has his clout. He know what to do to get the clout and the money. And, he doing what he got to do to, All right, so basically that was that. Now, so they talked about the kicking Karlissa and Callie out the house, and after that, Callie went to the shelter for 6 months. Okay, and she wanted to do things on her own. So I applaud Callie for doing that. Okay, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you can't just stay with everybody and everything, because sometimes that's just not a good fit. Because you're in somebody else's household, it's their rules, and you're grown, and you're gonna be feeling some type of way about this and about some that. Yes, if you have to go to a shelter, go to a shelter. Get on your feet and do what you got to do. That's just it. Okay. Karlissa said that Jaden is more of a narcissist than Blueface. Okay, Karlissa said that she never hated Jaden, but throughout the interview, she would always come out of nowhere and just shade Jaden. Jason Lee gave Karlissa a bonnet, the gag Jason Lee bonnet that they got or whatever, and she opened it and said, "This is big. It probably could fit Jaden head." Like, she just be throwing, like, that had nothing to do with Jaden. So I felt like she strongly feels some type of way about Jaden. I do not know what it is, but when it comes to the interview, Jason Lee kept saying it, like, you do hate Jaden, because every time she'll say something weird and shady to Jaden, when Jaden don't even be the topic of that discussion. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little weird. I don't know if it's because, Jaden is getting a spot like Karlissa once and she feel like she needs to. I don't know. It's weird. All right. So basically, Jason was asking about this, comment he said towards Jaden, that okay, that slur. All right. And she said she's not racist. She's not colorist, because he also asked her, why did you say that you want Blueface with somebody your color and stuff like that? And she says she feels that people need to stay in their own race. That's how she was growing up. It doesn't matter how you was growing up. A lot of people grew up a certain way, but when they got older, they got their own mindset. They see how the world really is. Interracial couples, interracial marriages, interracial kids. That's not nothing new. Okay, so miss me with the bullcrap. You just wanted to be spiteful and petty and shady, and you came out and said that. She also says that she says a lot of things that, she don't think about saying, she doesn't really mean. Karlissa said that she said Blue should be with a black girl, whatever. We already spoke about that. And Karlissa and Jaden was co-managing the restaurant at the time when Blueface opened that restaurant. So that's when y'all see the clip of Jaden and Alexis behind the cash register at the restaurant, because her and Karlissa was basically running it. You know what I'm saying? And then the Blue Girls Club situation happened, and Chrisean and Blueface was mentioned, and that's when he met. Chrisean was an investment, because she kept saying investment. So Chrisean was an investment business situation from jump, from everybody's situation regarding Blueface's mom and everybody else. Then they talked about the fight. Karlissa's telling Blue off, rocking the car, getting some more to drink. She said Blueface and Chrisean was drunk that night that the fight happened. Now, Karlissa said she laid down rules to Chrisean, and she said she didn't want her going to her stuff, because Karlissa was saying that every time Chrisean would be in her room, like going through her stuff or whatever the case may be, or taking care of the dog. So she said, don't go on my stuff, and she's not taking care of the dog, etc., etc. And she said Chrisean basically is like, F you, I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay? Karlissa threw the jar, the bottle, or whatever at Rock because she threatened Callie and Jaden because of the tooth. So she said once Chrisean threatened Callie and Jaden about her tooth, that's when she threw the thing. That's what got her upset. She said she didn't have no right to act like that because she's older and blah, 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 right? Karlissa also stated that Jaden movements aren't based around Blueface because Jason Lee was like, Jaden just really sitting there while he just going back to Chrisean. And Karlissa was like, she's a fun girl. She go out with her girls, do what she got to do. Her life does not revolve around Blueface. That's what Karlissa said. It doesn't revolve around him. Okay. So Jaden, all right, so basically what I'm getting from the interview was, okay, everybody has a past, everybody go through something, okay, we cannot keep using excuses and reasons into why we do what we do in the present, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has some type of control and what type of, what path you want to go through. Okay, so let's just say that you were struggling when you was a single mom, when you was young and stuff like that. Do you want to still be in that same spotlight? Do you want to keep making excuses, or do you want to make it better? Okay, when it comes to the internet, it seems like a lot of people just backtrack. You complain about things that you went through when you was younger. Oh, I was living a drama life. I was really stressed. I had all these people in my life. I felt like they wasn't doing this and feeling like doing that, and all this stuff y'all complain about. But then present to this day, you do it for the clout. You do it for a little coin. So it clearly isn't that stressful, because you're putting yourself in more stress by going online, being a clout chaser, putting your business out there and letting everybody, judge you, have opinions, or spread rumors. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, that's how I feel about the Karlissa situation. I feel like she need to take a little bit more accountability as into, when you mention things that you did, you're a parent. You're supposed to do these things. You're supposed to want to make sure that, you're doing the best that you can to give your kids whatever they need. You know what I'm saying? Being there, emotional support, anything. You know what I'm saying? So she did what she had to do then by herself alone. Okay. But now she's older. Her kids are adults, and there's no excuses now. You could be mad at whatever you feel, or you feel like you obligated because you're the parent or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're just making yourself look crazy. And if it was really that important, wouldn't you want to mend relationships with your children? And then also them too. They will want to build their relationship with you instead of worrying about the clout. Clout should not be your priority. Your family's messed up. The dynamic is messed up. And if you truly, really feel some type of way about mending with your kids, then you should stop with the clout and stop putting this stuff on the internet, because it just seems like a clout moment, and when it's supposed to be a personal, intimate moment with your kids. If you really care about building a relationship. Life is too short. You know what I'm saying? It's either y'all gonna get with the program, or y'all gonna go do your own thing and just, we could speak from afar. You do your thing and I do my thing, because it just makes no sense. All right, so y'all already know Karlissa did the interview, right? Karlissa also mentioned again, because Jason Lee brought it up with the eggplant sizing of her husband and Blueface, so that came up. So yes, Blueface took wind of that, okay? And we are going to get into what he said regarding his mom's interview. Okay, so bear with me. Hold on. Okay. Your husband eggplant is not bigger than mine on schoolyard. Stop saying that. Karlissa, why are you telling a sad story? I like being disliked, okay? Because when she was talking about Blueface and stuff like that, you could tell that Blueface was a good kid out of all of her kids. He was doing what he was supposed to do. He was focused. And I guess after the Crip, he, got introduced to the Crip stuff and all this other stuff, and he started rapping and getting the clout. That's when everything changed. So this is basically what he's saying. Why I want people to dislike me, okay? But everybody knows Blueface has a heart. Everybody has a soft spot of them. Don't matter how Chrisean, everybody got a soft spot. You know what I'm saying? They choose to present whatever side that they want to present. So if Blueface want to present that he's a clout chaser, he's a narcissist, and he's a manipulative, and he's this and he's that, that's what he's going to show. That's what we, on the outside is looking in. Karlissa says, call me Karlissa again, and you will be disliked, mother effer. Pop your stuff or shut up, because we ready. Karlissa also says, this guy going to get a DDL after Mr. Sappho posts his stuff on senior citizens. On senior citizens. Schoolyard now. So basically that is what's being said, okay, on that end. So they're going back and forth, and it's like weird to me, in my opinion, because like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all doing that? All right, so let's get into... Blueface also says all the celebrities she named and ended up married to a bum named Sterling Silver. So now he's still going back to the stepdad and trying to comfort him. Like, I just feel like it's so unnecessary and just annoying. Like, why? Watch all the black women take up for her. Like, she did what she could. You guys should be grateful that's your mother, blah, blah, blah. Y'all birds. If you co-sign a woman lugging her kids around selfishly for her to find the biggest eggplant, everyone go watch Karlissa interview, since she wants the world to know why her kids don't respect her as adults. She won't let us leave our miserable eggplant hunt childhood journey she took us on because she couldn't pick a man to thug it out with her. Now, that's one thing that she did mention in the interview. She said that she was basically trying to find someone to, you know, play daddy, I guess. You know, she wanted that. She acted like she needed it. She acted like she couldn't be alone, and, you know, and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it's never really that serious, because just as much as you reach in and try to thirst for a man to be in your kid's life, that man could be the most dangerous person, the most, you know, person that's gonna listen. It's never that serious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really think, okay? Because these are your kids. Eggplants is never that important. You understand what I'm saying? You can do it by yourself. It's not that serious, okay? We came in this world by ourselves. We leaving out this world by ourselves. Karlissa chooses men by their eggplant sizes and wonders why she ended up with a bum after all the eggplants she had. My wife could never, he goes, okay? Karlissa says bad boys who disrespect their parents are the limp D men taking them dysfunction pills by the time they're 35. Let's talk about it. So they're just going back and forth. Like, at this point, it's like, Karlissa, didn't you just say that you was going to try to let them live their life and do this and do that? But girl, you're not going to change. Okay, you don't want this, oh, I want me and Mrs. Sappho to go on vacations and live our life. You don't want to do that. You're living for the clout, because why you just did an interview, you still on the internet doing the shenanigans. It don't make no sense at all. So we are going to get into Chrisean. Y'all already know that Chrisean, hold on, y'all. Why is it doing this? Okay. Chrisean basically, she clearly did the Cam Newton podcast. She said she was going to go up there and she was going to spill all the tea, that she was not holding back. So once that come out, we're going to be talking about it. Okay, so she's doing that. We also going to get into some clips, because as soon as she came back online, she addressed Tamar. She threatened Tamar, talking about some be safe and, you know, of course not taking accountability for nothing, okay? She's, if y'all want to see any of the clips, go to my Instagram, eToxic Tea Lounge, okay? Because she came back and once again, she's like, oh, but it's my fault. Y'all old, y'all know what y'all was doing, da-da-da-da-da. I just don't believe that side. Even DJ Sky's stupid self was up there trying to, you know, defend Chrisean and stuff like that. The people that surround Chrisean, that stick up for her, going online knowing that they be lying. Okay, it be proof out there in a lot of things, and they'll come out and be like, oh, that didn't happen, but then the footage come out the next day and it's like, oh, okay. So these friends that she got around her, I know y'all be like, oh, well, that's her friends, of course they gonna lie for her, of course, whatever. Sky and Chrisean's relationship is fake. Chrisean clearly was talking about her a while back, the recordings, Blueface leaked the recordings, all type of stuff, and she's still kissing Chrisean's butt. You know what I'm saying? Chrisean doesn't consider you a friend. She only considered Marsh and Jay. That's the only people that she keep mentioning as her friend. She never say DJ Sky, really. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was something that she was talking about or something like that. Even DJ Sky was on Baddies and she was like, oh, I'm over here fighting Anna for Rock, and she over here playing me, or she was doing something, because Chrisean and DJ Scott at that time was not on good terms, okay? Because DJ Scott was feeling some type of way. But why are you fighting Chrisean Rock's battles? Like, it's annoying. She got y'all all fighting her battles while she's sitting back, not taking accountability for nothing, and y'all out there just doing whatever for her. Stupid. Okay? That's just how I feel about the situation. Okay? Now, I just want to play this clip. Okay? It's Karlissa had me dying when she said this. Okay? At the end of this video, she got me dying. So, let's just listen to what she had to say about Tamar.
Now, this is no disrespect, because I love the Braxtons and I respect them. But baby, she said she wish she would have hit her instead of him. Girl, no you don't. She done knocked the rest of that nose clean the off.
Not knock the nose clean off. Now she coming for a Tamar nose. When I tell you my eyes was watering, I was in here dying. Okay, one thing about Karlissa, regardless of she clout is that she is funny, and she also said in an interview that she's trying to do comedian. Okay, she's trying to do some comedy stuff. So we shall see how that's gonna go. Okay, let's just get into Troy. Troy came out, okay, and he had some things that he wanted to say. Yeah, I already know that the tour manager came out and he basically confirmed, okay, the situation. He was the one that was actually in the room. He named the people that was in the room, okay? So clearly there was not no footages of the video, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody that was in that circle, in that dressing room, were the only people there. And I'm pretty sure if it's a crazy situation going on and people arguing and people trying to figure out what the hell is going on, ain't nobody gonna in their right minds gonna really think about pulling out a phone and recording. So not everything is going to have video footages. You don't understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But Tamar had came out and said asking for healing is too much and wasn't supposed to be like this. Okay. Then she also says anxiety on a billion, trillion, gazillion. Okay. I need a break. Okay, so basically she's not feeling it. Clearly Tamar and the people on her end is not really used to backlash and stuff from the internet and threats and all that extra shit right now. Okay, so clearly she's going through something. She also says, well, I might as well clout chase off my brother. She added him. I mean, it is the holidays, the given season, and its own BET Plus. Now, if you wanted to see how I manipulated them into manifesting playing on the Tamar Braxton talk show, check it out. So, yeah, let's talk about it. She's popping her stuff. Now she's like, okay, since y'all want to say I'm clout chasing, here we go. Right. All right, we are still doing part 2. I just need a break. This isn't what I wanted at all. She also puts up, he will surely protect me from all harm and danger. Okay, the Lord will help you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and goings, both now and forevermore. Okay, so she's like, listen, God got me all the threats. I'm pretty sure she's talking about the threats of Chriseanrock. Ain't nobody else threatening her saying something. This is the recent, stuff going on. So we would assume that is who she's talking about. The show must go on. New tour dates and cities on sale. Now, we all know Tamar Braxton sells out every show super fast, so get them tickets now. See y'all in Orlando. So she's still doing part 2 of the tour. Now, we are going to get into a little bit of the clip of what Troy had to say regarding everything. And matter of fact, no, we're not. Okay, he didn't really say much. He just basically was like, listen, I'm going to apologize to James because he felt like even though he told James this is what I'm going to do, he didn't, ask permission. He just told him what he was going to do. So he's apologizing to James about just coming out with telling his story before James could. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying that he's not apologizing for coming out telling the truth and being upset that his friend face got messed up by Chrisean and stuff like that. So that's basically what he's saying. Okay, now there are some miscommunications going on. Okay, we seen the video clips, we hearing people's sides of the stories. Clearly there's not going to be no footage, no video footage. All right, so all we are going by right now is word, everybody's side of the story. Okay, and everybody on this side is saying the same thing. Chrisean is the only one saying that she didn't do anything. And her people wasn't even in the room to even say if she did it or not. Okay, the people that's coming out were the ones that was in the room. Now, Troy came in after the hit. Okay, because that's basically what the tour manager was saying. After the hit and everything, Lee Troy came in, seeing what was going on, and that's how that happened. So I don't understand why Lee Troy came out, made it seem as if he was in the room, because the way he was talking about it made it seem like he was in the room. Now, they probably told him what happened, because it was still fired up when he got in the room. You know what I'm saying? Because it just happened. So, you know, he was just basically speaking about what was told to him, because he didn't see it. Clearly, he didn't see it. He just seen, you know, James' face and said it was bloody and stuff like that. So he's upset that his friend got punched in his face. He's upset that he had to see his friend's face like that. So he spoke up. All right. And that's basically what that's about. Okay. Also, I'm just gonna go. Okay, now Dre, who is Blueface's brother, y'all know recently he, you know, exposed his baby mother, called her fat, body shamed her, disgusting this, disgusting that, and we're just going in on her. Very disrespectful, very uncalled for. Okay, I'm officially certified personal trainer. We'll be taking clients next month. My wife will be my first client. We've been to the gym 4 times a week, every week for a month straight. Watch me work my summer. We're not going to be down on a scale, but we're going to sculpt her body as well through cycles. I invented myself to help her build strength gradually so it doesn't hurt every time you work out and make you want to quit. I call it the after work special. Helps combat fatigue mentally as well as physically. I realized I made some bad comments before, but I'm taking the time to regain trust and nurture our relationship because my cheating creates the problem. So I'm fixing it. If you want to support, it's always appreciated. Prayer is always the best for of the support. God heals all. Thank y'all. And the link will be in my bio if you want to work out with us. I'm going to be hosting free trauma support based workout groups to promote my program and help others heal as well. So I think that is a good thing that Dre's doing. First of all, reading that, it didn't even sound like him, because y'all know when he be writing, it be sounding like miscombobulated words all over the place, just everywhere, just don't make a damn sense, right? So he basically saying that he is a personal certified trainer now. And I mean, that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to be on a positive thing. He's trying to get out the drama. He's trying to do something you know, constructive, and you know, good luck to Dre, you know. Also, Chrisean was with Sexy Red. Okay, looks like they was in the studio. Chrisean brought Sexy Red some food. Sexy Red, oh, she was like, she's a real itch, and you know, oh, she got my food, all this other stuff. Now, mind you, that is good. That is a good thing that, you know, maybe they're trying to build some type of friendship or something. I don't know. But in my opinion, I think that Chrisean has been riding these female rappers tails for a little while now. I'm not sure if she's doing all this, you know, ass kissing because she wants a feature with these artists like Glorilla and Sexy Red and whoever else that be around them. Because we know for sure that Chrisean is not dedicated 100% of her music. Okay, we know that for sure, because if she was really into the music and really was focused, she would have had more songs out and more hits. Okay, the only hit that we really see for real is Vibe and her and Mabu song. In my opinion, that's the only ones that's hits right now. You know what I'm saying? And Mabu is still gradually growing. So at the end of the day, I just feel like a lot of people in the industry is basically clearly looking for opportunity, especially if you're not top tier. Like Chrisean is not with the Beyonce's, Cardi's, Megan's, Nicki's, and Lotto's, and she's not up there with those artists. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna and all the top people, she's not up there. Okay, so she's basically trying to get in where she fit in. Okay, and if people was really, you know, serious about Chrisean's music, why isn't any of those celebrities that she's been around made a feature with her? Why nobody made a feature with her yet? She's been around these people for a very long time. So please comment down below. Why do y'all think that Chrisean doesn't really have a real feature? You know what I'm saying? Besides Blueface and Mabu. Anyways, that's basically what I got to say about that situation. The situation is definitely going to get worse. Now, the recent thing that Troy had put out, okay? He basically was like, the tour is apparently more important than my safety, which is why nobody is saying anything. Hope y'all enjoy. See y'all. Because he basically said, hey, look, I love you guys. Don't know y'all like I know, but I would never want to see anything happen to y'all. Please hire security at least for a few months. I don't mean just for the tour. I mean in general as well. Okay. And then he also says in this piece, okay, that we're about to get into, somebody said, what the F? This is way out of hand. He says, yeah, ain't nobody is protecting me. So if I end up unalived, nice to know everyone. Some of her fans have showed up to my house tonight. But hey, who cares? Now, if this is what happened and Chrisean fans is pulling up to people's houses, this is a dangerous thing that's going on, because nobody's life should be at jeopardy, or nobody should be able to get in no type of fights or any type of anything when it comes to Chrisean, because y'all don't know her. Y'all do not know her. Her own family's not pulling up to people's houses and stuff that's just, talking about her or speaking the truth about her or holding her accountable. They not even doing that. So why are y'all delusional, obsessed fans are going out your way to risk your freedom and your life for somebody that don't cares about you, don't know you, don't want to know you? They gonna do them regardless. Why? Y'all gonna pull up to the wrong person, you gonna get shut down. Okay, that's basically what it is. A lot of people out here is not playing games. Okay, so y'all need to really think it through before you make those actions, because it's not cute. Okay, and hopefully, because I'm pretty sure it's women. Okay, because these women out here be real delusional, obsessed, brainwashed Chrisean fans. Okay, hopefully y'all women do not got kids. Okay, because if you have kids and you out here doing all this crazy shenanigans on Chrisean's behalf, you need help. You need help, because you're basically jeopardizing your life and your kid's life. For what? For people's opinions? For people calling out Chrisean on the things that she does? Get it together, y'all. Please do better. The new year is coming. We need to set some new resolutions. Chrisean fans, y'all need to, think about your resolutions now. Okay? How about eliminating Chrisean out y'all delusional world and stuff like that? And y'all might like, but you talk about her. You always got something bad to say about her, because she's always doing stupid shit. So I'm going to talk about it. These are my opinions. People all over the internet talking about the same shit. So don't even do it. Okay. Don't make it bigger than what it is. Okay. Chrisean and them don't give a they going to do them regardless. She's going to do her regardless. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if she's listening to me, hear me or nothing, or I don't care about none of that. I'm still going to express myself. You know what I'm saying? And if people don't want nobody talking about them or giving opinions or spreading rumors, stop putting your business out there. That's it. It's simple. Anyway, I love y'all. Okay. We are going to, talk about some other things in my next video. Do not know what as of now, but please send me whatever y'all want me to talk about on my Instagram, eToxicTLounge, and I will see y'all in the next video. Toodaloo.
Gotta be something different. You must be